Damn it, I can't change his name here. Alright. Put my thumb in her butt versus Crazy Diamond. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm pretty sure this matchup is very heavily Venom favored. Let's see how Master Arby can deal with this Potemkin pressure. 6B definitely gonna beat out a whole lot of things in most matchups, but even in one with as big, even though Potemkin's buttons are enormous, if Venom can just delete his own health, obviously he doesn't care too much. Look at that. Doesn't matter where he is, he just gets thwarted by the 6B. Alright, gets hit by the Mad Struggle, gets counter hit Mashing afterwards as well. Alright, big counter hit low, the Crazy Diamond getting his pressure going, and the empty jump buster is going to catch Master Arby and get the first round for Crazy Diamond. Classic start there, really. Alright, swats him out of the sky, messes up his setup, but it doesn't matter too much, he still gets to put a little bit of damage on the board. Runs up with the 6B, but pushes himself too far away to get the knockdown he's looking for off of that 2D. Crazy Diamond going for a tick through setup at a bad time though. Arby's ready for it and he also misses the input, so Crazy Diamond looking like a bit of a fool, but making up for it with these sick 6k loops, getting all that damage on the board. 50% going one hit. Going straight for the buster, but Arby getting out of there with a gold burst, has access to a lot of bar right now. We'll see what he chooses to do with it. Whiffs some Mad Struggle and dies immediately. Alright. Not the way. Not the way to spend that bar. Alright. Pretty convincing lead here early on to Mr. Crazy Diamond, but I'm sure Master Arby's got something up his sleeve to bring it back. Ross, aren't you meant to be playing? Could be beaten up miss. Alright. Big counter hit jump for Crazy Diamond. Doesn't cash in though. Opts to go for a reset. Gets the stun thanks to that. Gets the 2H combo. Black beats it instantly. No burst coming out from Arby here. No feel whatsoever. Dead angles out of the pressure. Gets a counter hit there. Nice pickup as well. Double head morbid going to beat out the attempted hammer fall from Crazy Diamond. That's the RB special right there. Ooh, nice cross up. Times that very well there. But gonna get clipped by that Mega Fist and it's just enough damage to kill him. Actually, we might get you guys on stream anyway because this is looking like a pretty quick set so far. Oop, there's the buster again. Alright, Crazy Diamond getting the momentum back in his favor. Goes to the MGM buster once again, but RB's ready for it this time. Gets the ball setup though, that is a lot of damage. Knockdown as well, gets to keep his pressure going. Big counter hit again, but no conversion off of that. Gonna go for the chip kill here, or at least burn through all of that bar from Crazy Diamond. He actually doesn't use that much of it, so RB only needs one more hit here to really to end the game. Sorry, end the round rather. He's standing still. Chose to go for the jump in Mad Struggle, gonna get anti-ed by Potemkin 5D. Slowly poking away at him, not taking any risks, and the air dash button catches Crazy Diamond, I think, trying to jump forward there. RB getting his first round here, not giving it up for free now. Great 6B anti-air. And caught by the flip there, but able to stagger out. So he mashed out of the stagger before Crazy Diamond can really capitalize on using great. Oh my god, he charges the ball fully in his face right there. Crazy Diamond eating a whole lot of damage to that flick, and another teleport to the just land and a throw. He's not ready to deal with this, it seems. Knockdown once again, just setting balls right in front of Crazy Diamond, daring him to find some way out of that. Wake up, Dark Angel, definitely not a very strong choice. Crazy Diamond going to be able to easily throw that on the reaction, and the delayed jump there from Arby, letting him escape that E-Knuckle. Ooh, great blitz there. It's a good way to deal with any kind of safe jump setup. Oh my god. His counter hit out of the Mad Struggle follow-up there. Yeah, that's going to be... Oh, never mind. Okay. Crazy Diamond tries to go for the burst bait rather. Arby doesn't burst, tries to go for the wake up blitz and it gets caught by the low. Master Arby gonna get knocked into the losers bracket for round 1. Alright. I think we gotta wait for one of these 2 matches to finish up now. right onto the next stream match. Looks like Bob Ross has taken the lead over on setup A. Maybe we'll just go watch that. I might have tried to spectate at a bad time here. We'll see. I've broken it. I'm an idiot. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. The best Leo in New Zealand. Best of the best. And I have broken everything, so I'm just gonna restart my game. I think it's probably the smartest thing to do here. Guilty Gear lobby system, pretty good, but it's definitely got a couple of spectator issues. I think I broke the lobby. I think I only would have broken it on my end there. Maybe they got stuck for a little bit. Ah, well. We get to listen to the sick menu theme for a little bit. Online. Yeah, they should get unstuck once I left. That's why I did it. Man, it's too humid in my room. I'm unhappy with this. Alright. Crazy Diamond just render, I think. This is not an uncommon grand finals, but we've got a special unforeseen entrant here tonight who's thrown off the seating a little bit. Mr. Audacity himself. Yeah, Audacity. AKA Lag Switch Larry. Taking the first seat today. Render's opting for Zato in this matchup, so I'm not gonna go for the chip. Maybe just wants to play more Zato, maybe not liking the amount of damage per tempo you can do to chip. Who knows? I guess Zato's pretty fragile anyway. Oop, good anti-air, gets a nice conversion there. No knockdown for poor old Zato, but at least he gets damage. Alright. Bit of an awkward conversion there. All these sharks popping up out of the ground. With a nice air throw, but like really no reward there. Previously, Diamond just walks forward out of the attempted drill setup. Good counter poke, gets the knockdown, gets to start running his pressure again. Crazy Diamond gonna have to block all of this out. Whiffs the 6P completely and will get whiff punished by the invite hell. I don't even know what the spectator button is. But I got stuck in the loading screen there, that was the problem. Alright, catches him with the low, that's a common setup for a buster there, so Renda tried to jump out of it, Crazy Diamond punished him for it immediately. Multiple hits on that Saw Blade there is going to beat out any attempts for Crazy Diamond to use Potemkin's singular armored move. Was that the invite hell he drew? Oh, the Shadow Gallery connecting RSCs for a bit of an awkward corner combo. Render probably not expecting the wall stick when it happened. Big counter hit Shark though, and that will be game 1 to Render. The pretty clean 2-0 there. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock. Alright, the armor working out for Crazy Diamond this time, collecting a big counter hit and collecting with his burst. Another great anti-air, not committing to anything that can get him killed there, and they're playing it pretty safe relatively. Good counter pick from Crazy Diamond, lands a hit there, but Render's still on the offense here. Crazy Diamond gonna have to find a way in without getting hit. Gets the air hit once again, just slowly pushing Crazy Diamond towards that corner, but gonna have to deal with all sorts of tech shenanigans as he cannot get any knockdown without spending 50 bar. Corner pressure now for Potemkin, tries to get back in with the Mega Fist, but Render's ready for it, not gonna get caught by that. all these Mega Fists coming out, Crazy Diamond doing his best to just work his way over any kind of drills Render might be trying to throw out. Tries to go for a cheeky air reset then I can think, but Render just flies out of there safely, and once again the Mega Fist. Crazy Diamond using it to get all the way over every single one of Render's button attempts. Multiple hits on that jump series will allow Render to get through the armor once again. Being aware of when you can do that is such an important matchup thing against any Potemkin player. Good block from 5D, they're not going to get Netplay this time around. Good whiff punish on the 6P as well, able to get some damage going here. Shadow Gallery, not quite the conversion he was looking for with the last hit, but Crazy Diamond not attacking actually makes it pretty damn good for Render there. I think he could have gotten punished otherwise. PLC to keep himself safe there that time. Has to spend it. Interesting pressure, they catch it Crazy Diamond, maybe trying to churn a buster, maybe trying to jump, who knows. The boy was doing something. Ooh, that's a bad move. Render gonna eat that pop buster and lose the entire game because of it. Evening it up to 1-1, Render sticking to his guns on the Zato. Definitely feeling confident enough to take it home against Crazy Diamond here. Gets caught by the day 1 frame trap, 6k, oh no. It always happens. Waits a long time for that little counter, making sure he's going for a nice simple combo that doesn't want to make any mistakes. Yeah, simple block strings, just daring Render to flinch there, knowing he can collect so much damage off of any straight hit. Gold Burst coming out, and there it is! Render tech air dashed into Crazy Diamond with 50 bar. Definitely not something you should be doing. Alright, knocked down by the drill this time. Crazy Diamond not keen to hold that. Gets caught by the command grab that time, but Render does have an awkward time there, not giving Eddie the time to recharge during the animation, instead waiting until the animation is completely over before it starts recharging. Either way, Crazy Diamond getting the momentum back with 2 busters in a row. Wake Up Blitz seems like such a good option against Potemkin's safe jump until he decides to throw you and then you just die immediately. So it's definitely a risk-reward thing you have to be very willing to commit to, and great IB on the invite hell straight into the buster. Crazy Diamond saw that coming from 3 miles away, and he'll use that knowledge to propel himself straight into the winner's final. Alright, looks like we'll get to see Mr. Lag Switch Larry, aka Audacity, aka the Johnny Legend of Australia, playing Sin today versus Big Boss Bob Ross, the greatest Leo player to ever come out of New Zealand.
Heaven or hell, duel 1, let's rock.
Alright, good counter poke there. Recognizes that he has outspaced Leo there, and great TK beat driver as well, making sure Big Boss Bob Ross is completely pinned down in the corner. Good frame trap. Like Switch Larry, they're not quite ready to confirm off of that hit though, not expecting Mr. Big Boss Bob Ross to actually match that. Just takes the 2D as a punish there, making sure he's got his food ready, and base out the DP immediately. Nice combo here, gonna be able to easily close out the round. Could have gotten a whole lot more damage there, had calories, had bar. Pretty convincing round 1 there for Mr. Lag Switch Larry. Goes to some cheeky reset and gets punished for it. Bob Ross gonna have to come up with something better than that here if he wants to have a chance of toppling the mighty Larry. Gets opened up by the overhead, gonna have to hold this pressure now after the pressure reset with the glide. Trying to by the leap. Alright, gets caught by the overhead. Lag Switch Larry, not quite ready for it. Jumps straight into the big driver, has 50 bar though, can make something happen here for sure. Great blitz on the overhead this time, he saw it last time, he can't do that twice in a row. Nice combo, very good conversion. Goes for the Oki with the Fireball Super, gets the instant overhead, but not ready to confirm off of it this time. Mashing out that shield, I'm sure Audacity's seen that one before though. Able to close it out with a clean 2-0 in the first game.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. Alright. That looked like it might have meant to be a throw. I'm not sure. Back turn pressure time. IBs it. Wants to mash out there, even though it's still plus if you IB it, that overhead. Being +6. +1 even on the IB. Pretty good move. Gets the instant overhead. Not quite instant, but pretty goddamn fast overhead with that jump D. And the lack of Sin matchup knowledge in Australia in general could be, or Oceania in general, could be definitely hurting Mr. Big Boss Bob Ross here. Definitely does not have much experience fighting against this character. Alright, let's see if he can make something happen here. His last chance goes for the micro dash 5k juggle and not quite fast enough, unfortunately. Ooh, big punish here though. This is going to be a good amount of damage in corner positioning. Tries to go for the 5D, tries to mash afterwards. Lag switch from Larry, very switched on, completely ready for that. Tries to go for the double dash here, but once again, he's ready. Alright, wake up super catches them this time, no counter hit, but still a good amount of damage. Just the meaty back turn P catches Larry trying to do something, and Bob Ross puts himself on the board. Ooh, backdash naked. Probably expecting a DP, Bob Ross surprising him there with that run forward for sure. Once again trying to bait the DP, but Bob Ross not fighting. Still just losing completely in the neutral, but hey, at least he's not just whiffing DP and dying. It's more exciting than that. Bit of a drop there from Mr. Larry. Uh-oh. Red IK's coming out. Not going to connect this time, unfortunately. Easy punish for Live Switch Larry. Ready, he drops his combo, giving Bob Ross one more chance here. Side switch after the counter hit, catching Larry off guard. Things are not looking good for our hero Big Boss Bob Ross right now. Gets caught there, has a sliver of health left. Alright. Yeah, good IB, and once again mashing out there, expecting the redash from Mr. Big Boss Bob Ross, and Audacity will take it 2-0. And move on into our winners finals here. Small bracket tonight, but you know, short and sweet. Can't complain there. You're up again, Audacity. You get to play. Alright, there we go. Oh boy. I've seen this matchup before. Crazy Diamond coming out with the trash talk in, I think, Potemkin's worst matchup in maybe the history of Guilty Gear itself.
Heaven or hell.
See if he can overcome this matchup barrier. Definitely going to be a challenge. There it is, the big driver making Potemkin's life hell in the neutral, in pressure, all the goddamn time. Armor's through there, gets something going, but tries to go for the backdash to bait the DP, not going to work out for him this time. Lag switch Larry now on the offense, gets a knockdown, gets to eat, collects a bit of damage, resets to the neutral where he definitely wins. There it is. 2 hits on that big driver, making it incredibly difficult for Potemkin to even move forward at all. All these counter hits adding up very quickly though. Lag switch Larry losing a huge amount of life and definitely at risk of being stunned here. And the whiffed 5p into the immediate buster that catches people so often. Seen it a whole lot. It's a good setup. Crazy Diamond hit immediately here. Gonna have to hold some pressure here. The run up throw, great option there. Ooh, tries to bait something. Baits some negative is probably not quite what he was expecting to come out. Catches it with the slide, starting to run low on calories here, yeah. Able to reset pretty much for free there. Potemkin Gonna have such a hard time moving forward to beat it out. No counter hit there off of the 6p anti-air. Yeah, look at the damage against Potemkin. That's a pretty good amount. Gets caught by the extremely long range 5D there. Crazy Dime not ready for it. Sleeping on the job. Whiffs the super completely. Probably not quite the setup he was going for there. 6p whiffing on the other side. Very unfortunate there for Crazy Diamond. Goes to the TK Buster, not going to work out, gets caught by the slide head, and there's a pick throw setup. Crazy Diamond finally with some momentum. 6H connects as well. And yeah, going to counter hit him out of that slide head and a burst safe combo to close out that round. Crazy Diamond going into round 3 here with no resources available whatsoever. It's caught by the, I don't know what that special's called. Scoops him up into the air, gets the wall conversion here. Black beats it, but that doesn't work. Crazy Diamond doesn't tech, that's on him. Base out the anti-air, but not really able to punish that when you air backdash. Just a super out there, Crazy Diamond forced to block it actually, forced to FD just to make sure he doesn't eat a hit for free. Clean conversion here. Oh, never mind, drops it right as I say it. Uses his RC for just one more hit of pressure. It does not work out for him, but either way, the counter hit there. Easy conversion, easy confirm. Audacity moving up 1-0 in this winner's final set. Alright, straight into game 2 here. Crazy Diamond still has 2 more chances here before he will be knocked into the losers finals. Big counter hit early on the big driver. Once again, Potemkin's worst nightmare. Can't even flick it. There it is. So much hit stopped on it as well. You cannot armor through it no matter how hard you try. Especially if it's charged. Ooh, great Buster there, just calling out the attempted dash in there and baiting out the DP as well. This is what Crazy Diamond has to do. He has to get in and just guess right every single time. Like Switch Larry though, not deterred. Based up there heavily, no punish there, but either way. Gets this pressure going, but another Buster connecting and just gets clipped by the Mega Fist. Not sure what he was trying to do, but it does not work.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Gonna start 2D, and there it is, another Buster. Crazy Diamond gonna have to collect another, like 4 of these maybe, to be able to close out a round against Sin. Alright, easy counter hit. Nice there for Audacity. Crazy Diamond mashing 4P on wake up there for some reason. Gonna get caught by the jump straight into the super. Clean conversion here, gonna be a whole lot of damage. Gonna be able to collect his calories again and keep the pressure going, just sticking out that big driver. Forced to block the super, a bit more pressure. Run up tick throw. Not able to any more damage off of that due to his lack of meter, but there it is. The big driver immediately ready to catch the attempted forward movement there from Crazy Diamond. Even when it trades. Alright, Crazy Diamond losing more than half of his health for that simple trade there. YSC's the eat recovery there, getting himself that food a little bit faster. The knockdown in the corner, and another hit here could do it a little bit late on the trigger there with that charge beat driver. Could have been a clean whiff punish, but unfortunately mistimes it. Crazy Diamond getting the offense going, but like Larry has that get out of jail free card with the burst. A bad jump in string there means Crazy Diamond is going to collect another Buster and put himself extremely close to being able to just close out this game right now. Tries to go for the YSC Buster, but Mr. Larry is completely ready for it, but an amazing 5P anti-air there. Gets the heat knuckle conversion, which unfortunately does put them full screen away. Blocking out the super, but that allows Audacity to get in for free, and will he be able to... Oh, I think he tried to go for the burster there, but he just mistimes it a little bit. The empty jump 2P will be enough to close it out. Damn. One more game here. Unless Crazy Diamond can manage to take one. His last chance in the winner side of the bracket here. Let's see what he can do. Finally manages to get his way in with that hammer forward. Choosing the one time where Audacity didn't commit to a big driver instead. YC into nothing, gonna get counter hit by the Elk Hunt. Ooh, tries to run up 2 Ps in anti-air. Unfortunately, he's not playing Street Fighter 5, so that will not work out for him this time. Great run up FD breakthrough there. Super hard to deal with those. Almost any character in the game, unless you're Potemkin, of course. Alright, big driver pressure once again, just using those specials to really oppress this poor grappler player. Another dash up throw, daring Crazy Diamond to try to find some other way out, but the great response there with an air throw on the attempted approach from Audacity. Great 2H anti-air, but no counter hit. Trishula anti-airing at the top of the screen, sticks another one out that gets punished for it though. Unfortunately, Larry not ready with the conversion there. Gonna air block that hammerfall, keep the Potemkin pressure going. RRC, gonna get as much damage as he can. Probably not gonna be quite enough, but he's damn close. He just walks up and throws him. Crazy Diamond fearing for his life there, didn't want to try anything, and he got punished for it straight away. Mind games definitely in Audacity's favor there. Alright, another dash up throw, getting some mileage out of these right now. Easy counter hit conversion there, gets the corner knockdown. Quarter of Crazy Diamond's health gone in just a couple of hits. Slight hit connects now. It's Crazy Diamond's turn to try to do some pressure. Gets the 5 PN here, but once again, no counter hit means that Potemkin does not get much of a conversion at all. Uses the plus frames there to cancel into the leap as well. Get the pressure going once again. Gets a counter hit of his own. Crazy Diamond still holding that burst. Gonna use it immediately after his hammerfall is punished. It's the classic. You do something punishable and then you get out of it with your burst. Oh my god, he just eats the meaty 6p. Not sure what was going on there, but Crazy Diamond is stuffing up his input there, I think. But gonna get the buster here off of the stun regardless, and should be able to kill. Here it is. Corner combo off that buster. Audacity not gonna try to burst out at such a low amount of health there.
3, all or nothing.
6H whiffing round start, but unfortunately Audacity had backdash well out of range to be able to punish that. Tries to go for a 2P into 6H, not quite a frame trap, but maybe believed Audacity was going to commit to something a bit slower, maybe a blitz or something, I don't know. Maybe it's just fishing. Fishing is sometimes what you gotta do, especially in a matchup as bad as this. Why not go for the thing where you just win the hit over? Clean corner. Oh. Wake up 6H YSC into slide head. That's a hell of a setup. Break into missed input buster. Stuck in the corner now. Audacity is showing off the advantages of being not Potemkin here, air dashing all over the screen, just completely flexing on Crazy Diamond's complete immobility. And there it is, the run up 6p. Crazy Diamond not able to deal with the sin at all and will get knocked into the loser's side 3-0. Alright, what else have we got? So we've got the winner of these two on the cab on our right here versus Render in the losers semi-finals. I should update this while I'm down here. This is semis Render versus someone. Master Abi's got a game here. I'm not sure what the score is, but things are happening. No Grand Blue, yes. Banned. Grand Blue, not allowed. I wanna... Even if I did want to play Grand Blue, I don't want to buy a goddamn capture card just to stream a Netplay tournament. Sounds like a terrible investment. Put your games on PC. I think it might be 1-1 on that cab over there. Yeah, game's pretty hard, hey? Guess this is what happens when you convince Audacity to just join the Netplay tournament. He just picks your worst matchup to shit on you for it. Get owned, Risky. Side games won't get a cent from me, so... it'll never be worth it. Hell no. Not even paying for PS Plus. All seems so not worth it. Yeah, no ground blade for me. Not my kind of game, I don't think. I saw a Twitter video of some guy with a giant sword having normals like shorter than fucking Kai's punch buttons. It's pretty impressive how they managed to animate that. Alright, looks like Arby has triumphed over Mr. Big Boss Bob Ross over there. Wonder what the story behind that match was. It went down to the wire, Jesus Christ. Arby like a breath away from death there, but now he's gonna try his luck against Render. What is a man that plays pool teleport? That's a good ass question. Arby, you gotta hop in this goddamn cab, or I will dig you. Man. I should just ban everyone who's talking about Grambler. Get out of here. You're in the wrong chat room. It's possible, but I'm still not gonna play it, or buy it, or stream it, or facilitate it in any manner. He's not banned, I just deleted the message. Alright, looks like we're finally good to go here. Losers, semi-finals, Master Arby from New Zealand versus Render of Sydney. Looks like we might be moving into yet another all New South Wales top 3 in our weekly Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator 2 Netplay tournaments. Alright, let's see. That's a lot of backdashes, maybe more than I've ever seen Master Arby do in my life before. Alright, Render getting his pressure going, using that half of his Eddie bar just to get in, but managed to find an opening, so it is all worth it now. And I have to just do some simple block strings here, but Master Arby not having none of that. He doesn't care about no simple block strings, he's mashing out of there, busting out. He's eating shit for it right now. Tries to go for the full screen run up 6P. I appreciate the balls there, but it unfortunately does not work out for him this time. OTG knockdowns in the corner. Render getting the pressure going, but RB once again busting out. No fear. He's gonna get out with those buttons. Tries to go for the reflector. Render gonna eat a huge punish for that actually. Oh, nearly a great combo there, but Render throwing out the shark super. PRC to keep it safe and getting swatted out of the air immediately. Kicks the ball into him, but unfortunately gonna get caught trying to jump back by the invite hole there, doing just a little bit more damage. Render drawing first blood here, but just barely. Master RB starting to mount a comeback towards the end. He gets caught immediately by the meaty projectile. It's truly an enemy of a lot of players in Australian Guilty Gear. Just not quite sure what to do about it. Beat's blocking. Sorry, Beat's not blocking. It's not fair. Alright. Lifts the command throw setup, but RB a little too slow to punish. Nice conversion there. Probably getting a little bit of leeway there due to the crouching state. Reese, I saw you in the bracket earlier. What happened? You would have been up into the IK. It's Blackbeat! No, why does this keep happening? People keep not comboing into IKs. It's a goddamn curse on this stream, I swear to God.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Alright, whatever.
Let's rock.
Hopefully, maybe someone will do it properly again. Crazy, I mean, you gotta do it properly. Yep. Tries to go for the empty low with a fake mad struggle there, but Render ready for it. And the whiffed H mad struggle from full screen, one of RB's many trademarks, not going to work out for him this time. And he will now have to deal with some corner pressure from Mr. Zato and his good old friend Eddie. RB managing to fight his way out of that. Blocks the gold burst as well now. Render still sitting on a whole lot of bar right now, and he does manage to get out of the pressure, so maybe it wasn't such a bad thing after all. Whiffing 2D there, killing the Eddie. Busting out with the Stinger YRC. Once again, oh, gets caught by the second hit of the dust. Oh, what the hell, that was sick. RB pulling out some secret tech right there. Double cross-up setups right now. Damn. Alright. RB coming in with some heat right there. Alright. Big trade there, definitely in Render's favor now. He's going to get his pressure going once again. The double overhead's coming out, gets the 5D conversion into the corner combo. About as much damage as you can really hope for with Zato. Goes low this time, faking the double overhead. RB believing he's going to go for it again. Has access to burst now, probably going to use it to get out of here if he gets hit. There's a command grab though, can't burst that. Render holding onto a full bar right now, probably going to go for it. He can't go for an IK, certainly he doesn't have the rounds. These balls are going all over the place, but they are nowhere near Zato, so that was a bit of a wasted super there. Render just breaking a little bit, will eat a knockdown here into some more nice RB pressure. Bad struggle whisk, but the H fell up, that's why you do the H one. He's a genius. People just don't understand how smart RB really is, but he does get caught by the giant shark covering half the damn screen.
All or nothing.
Blocks the meteor projectile Oki this time, but gets caught by the overhead once again. RB guessing wrong every single time, and Render capitalizing, going for a reset even. RB definitely not ready for that. Gets reset by the drill as well, just not blocking low. Alright, bursts out of the pressure now on a sliver of life here. Just sprints straight to the other side of the screen and goes for the Stinger YC. He was charging that one real good. Poking away at those drills, making sure they're out of the way, and Render now seconds away from victory by chipping. Tries to go for the overhead, doesn't work out, just does it again. RB not ready for the second one, and Render takes it with a clean 2-0 over RB, moving on into our losers finals against Crazy Diamond. It's going to be first to 3 now. Should be a good set, I think. Might see a double jeopardy even. Crazy Diamond gonna be looking to make his tournament record against Render even better than it already is at the moment. They're pretty close so far, but I think Crazy Diamond has had a bit of an edge recently. Oh god, what do they do? Yeah, hopefully they break anything. A little bit fast at the start there, but that's okay. Tries to break there, but still gets punished by the second incoming thing. No, maybe they are, but you know, Fab said he likes how Potemkin feels and strives, so maybe it's the age of Potemkin. This is New South Wales Ramparts, but online. We should make them all go to BKB for the Netplay tournament so they can play their matches offline. Oop, tries to go for the throw, not gonna work out. Why would you burst there? Crazy Diamond's an absolute madman, but yeah, okay. Poked to death with that 2P after whipping the command grab. No burst for you today, sir. Enjoy playing against Zato with no burst. Knockdown, the pressure starts going. Shark's going. An interesting way to bait a throw there, but I guess it works out. He lands a command throw of his own now. Swap names are you, right? So, done. Yeah, that's done. Cool. Alright. Okay, I'm getting a whole lot of IBs going there. Not getting much of a punish on the command throw, but he does get out of pressure for a little bit. No armored slide head yet. Gonna have to wait for Strive for that big counter hit on the hammer full straight to the 6P. Definitely risk of stun now for Render here. 6k lives. Do we drop those? No, we do not. Maximum damage, maximum stun, any hit now could do it. Just the raw buster. Render not ready for it, and Crazy Diamond taken around.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking.
Misses the counter hit air conversion there, and yeah, Render definitely coming out on top of his trades right now. Carries him to the corner, but the super jump forward there with Crazy Diamond, not fearing that drill in the slightest. Once again, pushing for the corner, pushing for that stun, and there it is. Double 6H, triple 6H. More than enough to knock Zato's head clean off his shoulders there, with Crazy Diamond taking game 1.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Render pushing Crazy into the corner now, gets the hits he needs. Collecting the damage, but yeah. That's an interesting thing against Zato, right? If you backdash his corner Oki, he has to work real hard to get an actual combo or knockdown there, but it's not working out for Crazy Diamond right now. Render ready with the tech catches and getting a very quick perfect there. Crazy Diamond not committing to any of his resources there. Just gets hit by absolutely everything. Once again, threatening with that 6H, looking for those counters instead of wanting many a game. I guess the 2H punish there probably could have gotten something a little more optimal. Ooh, interesting. Absorbs the hit of the Hammerfall there, but Hammerfall absorbing a hit of Zato's normal there. But luckily for Render, Zato does have a multitude of buttons that will hit more than once, which are easily able to beat out the armor attempts coming out from Crazy Diamond right now with those Hammerfalls. And nobody wants to hold the drill at the end of the goddamn block stream. Everyone just gets hit. No knockdown this time. Ooh, YC not working out either. Goes to the delayed jump there and gets a hit out of it eventually. Eddie gets flicked in the nose. He's a bad dog. Get out of here. And is the heat knuckle enough? No, he extended not quite enough damage. Goes for the ICPM from full screen. Maybe a chip attempt, or I don't know what the hell that was. Either way, Crazy Diamond evens up the rounds in game 2 here. I mean, Render had Bardo FD, right? Big corner combo here. Tries to go for the dab loops, unfortunately gonna drop it. Render ready with the throw punish as well, but not getting the conversion off of the sword blade. No knockdown once again. That's just the Zato life. Not gonna spend the sword super for it. Wake up Shark super, probably not gonna get a whole lot done there. I guess he gets out of the pressure, but Potemkin pressure is not that scary. I guess you probably can't punish that super too well. At risk of chip now, and there it is. Crazy Diamond not committing to the FD and will just get chipped out by that Sword Blade. 1-1 now. The Wong legend, wake up 5D. How do they do it? Armors through the invite tower, breaks immediately knowing that any other hit will net big damage for Zato there. But realizes he's probably out of range there, but manages to get that hammerful breakthrough he's been looking for such a long time there. Going all into that conditioning. Mashing the hell out of his side B there. Tries to go for the Buster Punish, churns it for so long and still manages to miss the input. Very disappointing display there for Crazy Diamond. We're going to get 5D into the corner now. Eat a whole bunch of damage and knockdown, and now some pressure. Yeah, good option against Zatoigi there. Just get hit by the drill in the air and make it hell for Zato to try to beat out whatever it is they're actually doing. Attack button's pretty damn good in this game. Ooh, Mega Fist whiffs and Grendo ready immediately with a throw punish. Mega Fist over the Sword Blade. Goes for the low this time. Grendo still managing to jump out of it because I'm needing to tighten up his string a little bit there. Just one overhead and straight into the command grab. Gonna use that time to let Eddie recharge a bit, and once again, ready this time for the anti-air conversion. And that's a bit of an awkward burst punch, but he gets something for it at least, which is not too bad. Dead angle now. Crazy Diamond using his bar, what a potential player should be using for, which is pushing your opponent to the corner. What did... Whatever. I don't understand Zato very well. Render sitting on a whole lot of bar right now, full stick of butter, just goes to the Shark Super. A lot of players completely unfamiliar with this, goes to the overhead, gets a conversion off of it thanks to that nasty Shark. There it is. Just catches him, trying to do something there, and Render taking it to a 2-1 lead over Crazy Diamond right now. Crazy Diamond on his last chance for the tournament.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Early counting into Render, but not going to get a lot of it, and now Eddie is dead, so Render has to play the normal game. Eats the meaty 6k, but mashes straight out of that. Crazy Diamond now in his optimal position, forcing his opponent into the corner with all of this bar available. Tries to go for the slide head to close the distance, ready. Render's ready with the jump. But interesting trade there, gonna save Render from getting stunned, I believe. Zato just poking full screen with that Eddie. Catching Crazy Diamond, trying to press one of his big old buttons, and the command throw coming out as well, giving Eddie more time to recharge. And yeah, he's started to call out Crazy Diamond, trying to get out with those A hits right there. Whoop. Well, I see he's keeping himself safe, just some stagger pressure, gonna be able to close out the round there. Brenda now one round away from taking it all the way to the grand finals here from the loser's side. Run at command throw, realizes he might have been a little bit late for the punish and thinks very quickly. Once again, Crazy Diamond just taking the hit from his goddamn drill every single time. Might have to change things up a bit. Realize Render's committing to an anti-air to string, but never mind, just churn Buster and block string, why not? Ooh, great blitz though from Crazy Diamond. Not going to tap blitz, so not as good as it could have been, but either way, still a worthy investment. Gets you out of there for at least a little bit, but gets opened up this time. Gold burst out in some kind of drop there from Render. Gonna get up, tries to go for the heat knuckle, which not going to be able to get it. Has access to all this bar right now, but unfortunately not able to get what? Okay, that's fine. Backdash Buster. Crazy Diamond staying alive.
Duel 3. Turn up the heat.
Why is he mashing after that? Alright. Crazy Diamond just wild in that right now, but at least he blocked the drill. Things are starting to look up for him right now, as he is, in fact, holding down back sometimes. Gets called out for down backing this time by the command throw. Bit of a misspaced string there from Render, not quite fully mastering all of Zato's buttons just yet. Definitely still a sub-character for him under his chip. Managed to get a whiff punish with the Sword Blade there, definitely not a common thing that should be happening. Wait, is he doing a reflector and block strings, or am I seeing things? Render just playing it nice and safe now, trying to just prevent Crazy Diamond from moving in, and there it is. Render taking it 3-1 over Crazy Diamond and moving on into our grand finals, where he will be fighting his way from the loser side of the bracket to try and take it over Lag Switch Larry. I'm gonna remember to put that W and L in there this time. I feel like I've been getting better at that at least. And here we go. Whenever the players are ready, we can dive straight into things here. The Milia's coming out. Oh, this should be exciting. We don't get to see Milia up here very often.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Learning some things about Data here. Oh, anti-air shock. Look at that damage. Completely opposite to what we were seeing in the last game with Potemkin taking 2 million hits to die. Milia's going to take about 4. A good anti-air with the 6H there. Yeah, alright. Audacity on the offense now, going to get those nasty Milia mix-ups going, gets the left-right. Blitz comes out and a throw punish is there immediately, not taking any risks, not gambling with that Blitz mini game of timing or whatever the hell is going on there. Sets up the Secret Garden. Good blocks from Render, staying alive, but gonna get opened up there eventually. Nobody can block Milia forever.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Dude, what the hell are those sounds? Is that like Eddie getting hit? It sounds super janky. Doesn't sound like a real sound effect. Oh, is that the shark noise? Oh my god, never realized it's an over. Why did the shark squeak? Alright. Render landing a hit with that drill. Lots of active frames there. Definitely able to catch you off guard if you're not ready for it. Negative penalty coming into play. Alright. Audacity picking his moments very carefully, daring Render to try and approach him there. Double overhead coming out, Render not ready to block either of them. Gets a conversion off the second now. Audacity making Render look like a bit of a chump in his block strength right now. More than happy to just backdash to the ends of the earth. Doesn't care about no meter. Going to be able to outmaneuver, but never mind, he gets counter hit, forced to burst out there. Anti-air with the 2P, maybe this is Street Fighter 5. Anti-air with the 5P, hitting him on both sides of it before he gets a conversion, and then the fast fall into the throw. Such a classic option there from Milia. Alright, looks like Render might be hopping onto another character here, and I will remember to swap the names. Nobody has to remind me this time. I'm ready.
Milia versus Chip. Get ready to rock.
Yep, there it is, the chip coming out. The two lowest health characters in the game are going to be juking it out here. Hopefully see some juicy counter hits, some disgusting Oki, insane mobility, all that good stuff. Alright, corner combo now for Render, going to get his Oki going straight off the bat. Same side overhead, but misses the conversion. Not able to get a tech trap there. Counter hit jump D though, forcing the burst out early from Audacity. Black B pickup, but damn if it wasn't a good reaction. Render just a little bit slow on the draw there compared to Audacity. Resist into the throw. Disquiet, so he gets a little bit of Oki going, and then the 3-frame 5k there, able to poke Milia out of the sky, but not ready to confirm off of it once again. Not believing in his hits. Alpha Blaze straight out of there. Interesting Abare choice, but if it works out, then it works out. Gonna be able to finish the combo there and finish off Milia's incredibly small life bar. Render getting a game on the board with this chip now. Things looking better already. Alright, there's a stagger pressure, very staggered pressure here. Maybe a bit of a misinput there, probably wanted to dash forward, but did not actually get it. And a good punish on the alpha blade follow-up there. Tries to go for some kind of reset, but Render's able to escape it. Run up through there, such a powerful option for these faster characters as well. Do it from so much further away and have it be just as difficult to react to. Gets the wall stick, easy conversion there. Baits the burst out actually. Render getting called out hard there. He just eats the meaty disc there. I'm not sure what was going on. Maybe a missed input. There goes into the super here. Not quite enough damage to kill. Never mind. I always forget about that move. So many hits there, able to chew through the guts of any character in the game. Alright. Goki's same side this time. Render not ready to react to him, just a neutral jumping there. No air dash is coming out. Resets the pressure with the pin there, able to pick it up and roll in to keep things going, but Render picks a perfect moment to jump out and capitalizes on it. That's a very brave 6k there. Coming out in the pretty much neutral game there. Render getting punished once again for a bad decision. Oki keeps going, TK bad moon, and another burst bait and punish. Audacity on fire with his melee right now. Up 2-0, looking to make this a very quick grand finals.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Well, early counter hit, Render not able to convert in time as Audacity's immediately ready to mash out of that stack. Great conversion there as well, forcing the burst out. Pins on the ground now. Render, if he's smart, will be guarding that very closely. Never mind, he jumps away. Audacity gets in and gets it for free. Good IV there, chooses to mash out. Render getting a hit but not able to convert off of it. That was a hell of a conversion there, but unfortunately the TK bad moon, not even TK, rather, just the bad moon, not at the right spacing to get the knockdown there. Pushes Audacity into the hairpin, but it might not matter here as Render goes straight into the super, and it is enough damage to kill. Look at all those chips, look at all those fists. That does a whole lot of damage. Great air to air, and he gets the air dash conversion, but the pin whiffs. 2H counter hit, that's going to be a lot of damage there for Render, and he's going to be able to push Milia away from the hairpin. She needs so much for her combos. Uses the Alpha Blade very smart there to just, once again, keep Audacity from getting to that pin. If he can just stick to the side of the screen here, then Audacity's going to have a much harder time converting off of any of these straight hits. I think the pin's still out there. I looked at chat for a second, but I don't think she got it. Audacity has to play the nerfed melee out. There's the pin. Still not able to get it. There it is. Perfectly spaces that throw. Picks up his pin. Doesn't get the air to air conversion there, or like ground to air conversion. He baits the burst again, gets a counter hit this time. Goes for the throw. Gonna go for as much OTG damage as he can, but I think he misses it. Either way, a far slash punish on the Alpha Blade follow up there. Staying nice and patient, waiting for Render to pull out the full strength. Alright, 2D knockdown. Let's get this party started. TK bad moon, another knockdown. Another chance for a mix-up. That's all it is. You're fighting for your chances at mix-up, and then you just gotta make him count. Right. Jump Edge actually able to get the knockdown there. Audacity seemingly playing this very safe on this. He only needs one more round to take the whole tournament. Gets the not quite knocked down off of the TK bad moon. Damn, that's tragic. Combo looked so good until it just didn't knock down. Gets the whip punish there. Gonna resets into the 5D. Should be enough damage to kill here if he opts to do the super, and there it is. Look at all the hits on that. There it is. Hell yeah, as the announcer says. Audacity 3-0 over Render, taking Netplay tournament number 92. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching, playing, and chatting about whatever the hell it was you were chatting about for most of that time. I wasn't reading most of the Grand Blue talk, but it be what it do.